I'm just going to all right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the friendly versus Siloam High School against the Royalton-Hartland High School. For those of you that are coming back from last week, this is going to be a little bit different. This is actually just going to be a friendly match. This isn't going to be in accordance to the fall season, and we are once again moving away from just regular blind, and we will once again be doing draft. So that'll be really nice getting back into the swing of things for when we start getting into the actual brackets. Okay. So this week, playing for Siloam, we have Spicy Micro Bread. He will be playing top lane. We have Capricorn 1117 in mid. Atlas WL will be coming in as well. We're in the lobby here. Kyle and Destroyer Burn 1. Destroyer Burn 1 is... Yep, I believe we're all set. Now, coming in for Royalton-Hartland High School, there are going to be 2 substitutes. We will get there when they decide to sub out. But as of right now, they have access denied. They have 9-man 8. It's Evan, Venom X77X, and Byleth LOL. As of right now, we're just trying to make sure that everything is set up for the match. We have both coaches for Siloam and Royalton-Hartland High School here. And we're just trying to figure out if we're going to have a 4th spectator before getting into the match. All right. And now we're in with the bands. First coming up for Siloam. First band coming in, Diana.
I'm absolutely livid.
And we got Vladimir. In the last game, Vladimir came in as a super heavy-hitting mid laner. that Siloam was able to use to their advantage. So seeing that ban is a little unfortunate. We have Kaisa coming in. Kaisa gave them a lot of trouble last time. An Ash ban as well.
My genius will be understood.
And we have a Jin ban coming in from Siloam. Interesting that we're going to see 2 ADC bans here. We have a Scion ban coming from Royalton-Hartland. Now, in the last game that Siloam played against, they were dealing with a lot of gold players. There were 2 gold players. Royalton-Hartland High School is made up of bronzes and unranked players. So we are going to essentially see an even match in terms of skill sets. Set coming in as well as the Fiddlesticks for Royalton-Hartland. And we have the Twisted Fate coming in for Destroyer Burn 1. That's most likely going to be deployed mid lane. The set, once again, when Siloam played Rosebud High School, did an incredible amount. We also have the Ezreal coming in, so we do have Ezreal ADC. It'll be interesting to see if they're going to try and go ahead, maybe a different approach in terms of the Blitzcrank. We do see the Kha'Zix jungler coming in. Very good. Kha'Zix was able to put up a ton of kills in the last game, and hopefully we'll be able to see that level of aggression as well. Coming in with an Ahri, and now we're going to get into our second wave of bans. Coming in with the Braum. Okay, so definitely trying to hit Atlas a little bit here. Trying to figure out, but we have the Pike coming in as well.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
That's a Darius ban. And Blitzcrank. So Siloam actually bans the support that they were running in last game. This is oh boy, we have Samira coming in. Oh yikes. Tryndamere coming in for Siloam, as well as a brand support with the Ezreal. Interesting. Okay. And that is going to be a Pantheon. Oh man. And there we go. We're going to see the switches coming in now. So we have the Tryndamere set, Kha'Zix Fiddlesticks, Twisted Fate against Ahri, and we have the Ezreal brand versus Samira Pantheon. Now, Samira, being the newest champion unlocked, does have some flaws. The biggest thing is attack speed. Ezreal is not necessarily a champion known for attack speed, so this is going to be an interesting mashup, but having a Pantheon support just looks that's gonna be rough. So we're gonna get into the game, and we're gonna have 3 minutes. just going over some basic predictions here, uh, you know, to Tryndamere is such a valuable champion when it comes to late game team fights, just because he's, undying. Able to tower dive, able to get those squishy characters like Samira and Ari. It is going to be tough, though, trying to deal with Tryndamere against a Fiddlesticks in team fights. Just Fiddlesticks being able to essentially fear everyone could, in fact, completely and totally waste the Tryndamere ult. Kha'Zix against Fiddlesticks is a pretty good matchup for the Kha'Zix as long as the vision is down there in River. We did notice in the last game that Siloam played that River vision was definitely lacking, and that allowed Rosebud to come up and do some incredible damage in team fights, especially around Drake Pit. Twisted Fate against Ari, just the amount of range that Twisted Fate can get. This matchup usually goes into favor of Twisted Fate as long as there isn't too much pressure coming on from the Fiddlesticks. That should be a relatively easy lane for Twisted. Ezreal versus Samira. Once again, this is kind of unique. Samira blocks all projectiles, period. So even if Brand tries to ultimate, the ultimate will not be able to bounce from Pantheon to Samira, effectively cutting the duration of the ultimate in half or even a quarter if it keeps bouncing back and forth. So having a Pantheon versus a Brand, though, is a little tricky. I think more or less the Pantheon pick was to help soak up some of the shock damage from Kha'Zix, but it's going to be really a battle for bottom. As soon as Ezreal gets the lead, as soon as Samira gets the lead, that's going to start snowballing into such an effect where we are going to have to see some serious issues for moving over into mid lane, moving over into top lane, and even trying to go for those objectives in jungle. Most of these champions, as soon as we pass the 3-minute timer, we're at about 15 seconds from being into the actual game, we'll take a look at their masteries and see where everything lies. But, just from the team comp itself, as long as we can see that Siloam doesn't allow the Samira to get out of hand, looks like it's in their favor. Royalton-Hartland High School, they need to seriously focus on making sure that Tryndamere does not get overpowered. The fact that, while yes, Samira is able to block incoming projectiles, Samira cannot block Tryndamere at all. And if Tryndamere starts getting out of hand, it's going to turn nasty going into those bottom fights and trying to keep their ADC alive. So coming in, Tryndamere as a Mastery 4, Kha'Zix Mastery 5, Twisted Fate Mastery 7, Ezreal is no Mastery, Brand is no Mastery. The Pantheon, no Mastery. Samira, no Mastery. Ari Mastery 4, Fiddlesticks no Mastery, Set no Mastery. You just looking at the levels of these players coming in, 35, 28, 48, 17, 32. This is a relatively new comp of players, and even relatively new to League itself. Seeing some of these players and seeing what they're able to do is going to be quite interesting when we look at subsequent games with them, and if this is even a team comp that they're interested in. Now, they are bringing in 2 substitutes, which I do believe they'll be subbing in and out for in the second game, but this is going to just kind of show us a little bit about what is really going on in terms of the communication of the team and whether or not the strategy that they currently have in place can hold against people with Mastery 7s, especially with this Twisted Fate. When I made the earlier prediction that Twisted Fate is usually going to have lane against Ahri, seeing this M7 against an M4 is definitely solidifying that prediction for me. The Kha'Zix in jungle, you know, against somebody with no mastery on a fiddle, you know, it's it's not looking very good. So as long as everyone can keep their cool, everyone can keep their composure, maybe get a pick or two, we'll be able to start seeing this evolve into a very interesting matchup. Here we go, we're off. So already we're going to see some early shenanigans going on here in Bottom River. Ooh, Ari's coming in. Everyone's trying to do just a little bit of poke damage right now. I think we're actually going to go in. Tryndamere's going to go in. Oh my god. Tryndamere's got to get out fast. The team is not following him. That's a flash in for Tryndamere. Ari's coming in, going back out. I think everyone is going to get away. Siloam coming down. Oh no! Twisted Fate is going to go down here. First blood for the Ahri. That's exactly what we did not want to see. We did not want to see Ahri getting an easy lead against Twisted Fate. Twisted Fate already has the skill difference, but now with a 300 gold difference, this is not going to go well. We already got bottom action going on right now. A D heal coming in. Oh, we already have top pushing in as well. Siloam is doing an excellent job pushing in this bottom lane, doing enough damage, but we are going to have to. They are going to have to make sure that they don't get overextended like they were doing last time. We do have some more infighting here. Oh, Samir is going to end up back in here. Just might as well play it safe. We do have jungle right here, but I don't. Yeah, it's not enough. The 170 health that Tryndamere has does nowhere come close to the nearly 550 health. He's right under turret. Oh, it's oh! And that's going to be a kill coming in for the set. Kha'Zix is going to come in. The shield is still there. Oh, Sir flashes into the wall, and that's going to be a trade. Wow, so some early action here as we got first blood from Heartland. And another kill top with a trade from Siloam. Now, Atlas is one of the newer players for Siloam. Hopefully he'll be able to stay into the fights without overextending. Just taking a look at our first buys, Set has already backed and gotten Vampiric Scepter. We do see that Ari has already backed and gotten Blasting Wand. I mean, that plus 40 ability power is going to be an immeasurable help against Twisted Fate. Both Samira and Pantheon have also picked up assists, which is going to give them a little bit of a gold advantage. But the Ezreal does seem to be doing well enough to outfarm Samira, at least for the time being. We do have some action mid. There's a stun coming in. Kha'Zix is going to do as much damage as he can, but the slow may not be enough. Close, but no cigar on that. We have a TP coming in from bottom. Interesting that bottom would use a TP like that as such an early point in the game, especially when they had a wave coming in. He probably had enough time just to run there, but I think he was trying to catch one of them slipping. Back up at top, Set already level 6. Oh, we got a team fight going down here. Samira's used the D heal. Not quite enough. Kha'Zix is going to try and come in here. Oh! Double flash coming in for Kha'Zix and Samira. And Samira is going to be able to get away as well as the Pantheon. More fighting here from Set. Set's being very aggressive against this Tryndamere. Now with Tryndamere at level 6 and with both having ultimate available to them, Tryndamere would win this. But we have Drake coming in right now for Siloam. It appears that Fiddle might want to come in here on top. So this is the problem. Look at this vision. We have vision already here. We have a Fiddlesticks vision here. Siloam has almost no vision. They have one unit right down here. They have no vision in their try. No vision here in the start of Bottom River. One piece here coming up, but it looks like Set's... Oh, the ultimate comes in just in time. And Twisted Fate is actually going to take that kill against the Tryndamere. Ari's going to be able to come in and take a plate in the meantime. And down here at bottom, we do have Brand getting nice and crazy, trying to push that Pantheon back just enough to maybe get a plate here. Pantheon's going to come in. And he's going to escape with 12 HP. But that is a plate going to come in for bottom. And with that plate, the goal is fairly even. 11,700 to both sides. Meanwhile, Ari's coming down. There's a flash in from Ezreal. We have a TP coming down. Oh! Ari's going to take one. Can she take two? No, it does not look like it. As Ezreal is going to take that kill. Good trades coming in. Taking a look at the buys now. Ari already having Lost Chapter and Blasting Wand. That's going to be a lot of damage coming in. Kha'Zix trying to feed up here in jungle. Trying to get some information as to maybe where Fiddlesticks is. And we have Set down here who's just going to be smashing against this top turret. He'll get a plate as well. And in fact, he might get 2 here. He does. He gets 2 plates. It's a flash coming in from Set, and Tryndamere is just going to let him go. Ult in by Ezreal. We got a jump in by Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is going to take out Samira, which leaves the Pantheon. Pantheon is slowed. Oh, and Pantheon's going to escape again with 140 health. Top fight coming in again. Does he have ult? Oh, he does! In good timing by Tryndamere. Able to time that perfectly against the Set ultimate. And from there, we already see Tryndamere 1-1. The Set has picked up 3 deaths so far. As Siloam take the advantage. Fiddlesticks coming in, but is it enough? There's a flash out. There's the charm, and it looks all but over. As Ahri's going to pick up another kill against Twisted Fate. Ahri 3-1-0. She currently controls 3 of the team's 4 kills. But that might change here. No, Ezreal is able to get in a flash, and he'll stay alive. Oh, Kha'Zix tried to go in and get cheeky. We do have a stun coming in, but not something that both sides are going to want to engage on that. That's just going to have to be a loss there. Hartland High School taking out some of that hard vision down here in bottom lane. And Set is coming in hard. Bilgewater Cutlass and Recurve Bow. With 71 CS. Bottom lane is pretty even matched in terms of CS as well, 59-51. And jungle, Fiddlesticks actually has the CS advantage, but the gold advantage goes to Kha'Zix with the 2 kills. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look like ultimate's available here. Oh, ultimate coming in from Set, and the ultimate coming in from Tryndamere. And that is going to be 2 kills to Tryndamere. There are 4 deaths on the Set. And it looks like they're going to square up here and take out Shelly. Oh! Brand is going to get caught out, but he's going to flash away. And that's the ultimate coming in for Ezreal. Unfortunately, off the target, trying to get all the way to Fountain. Fiddlesticks is over here cleaning out the wards, but Ezreal coming in doing a little bit of damage. Might actually be able to save that. And he does. Perfect. Good jump by Kha'Zix onto Ahri, picking up another kill for Siloam. And that's going to be a plate here in mid. Meanwhile, Set's here trying to chase down Tryndamere. And Tryndamere will just use the Boom Shroom to get away. Twisted Fate changing out Teleport to heal. And with turret plating falling. We had a fight down here. No trades, though. So what can we expect at this point? Well, at this point, Set picks up his first item, which is Blade of the Ruined King. We also have not really a whole lot coming out of Fiddlesticks. Wow, Kha'Zix has 3 kills. And that is going to be first turret going to Siloam. And Twisted Fate picks up Rod of Ages. They're trying to bait. Oh, yep, that is... Oh. Pantheon was able to get up his shield so that the Brand ult was not able to transfer to him. But unfortunately, Samira did not have her ability to block. Oh, it might just be. It's Brand picking up a kill. 2 kills there on the double. And the lead ever starts slightly pulling in. We have an ult coming in, but unfortunately, Undying Rage, along with the Kha'Zix, is another kill on Set. Set is picking up 1-5-0. Set's going to have to learn that you can't keep going in against a Tryndamere like that. He almost has more deaths than his team has kills. So now we have some vision picking up for Siloam coming here in mid, river, bottom river, and even Tribe Bush up here. So the gold advantage is currently 26,800 to 23,100. The essentially 4K difference is enough for a full item. Ezreal getting a kill on Samira down here. Ult coming in for Brand, but isn't able to do too much. Oh! But that is going to be a kill for Twisted Fate. However, there's going to be a jumps in here, and he's trying to go up, but he can't because Twisted Fate just came down. Ari, though, is able to get away, but there was already a TP by Set, and unfortunately, Set's going to die again, TPing into a 1v3. Set now 1-6-0. Wow, the 4K gold difference has now expanded into essentially a 6K gold difference. We got Cloud Drake coming up. And just because of the amount of pressure here on bottom, there's no way that they're going to be able to contest this. Yeah, and the damage is already done. We have 3 running down mid here, but unfortunately, not enough. Cloud Drake will go to Siloam. That is their second Drake. Tryndamere is going to try and come in here. And that is going to be unfortunate. Oh! Burn might get it. Burn got it. Ezreal picks up a kill. Set, meanwhile, able to get some free farm up top. Pantheon going to try and come down a little bit. 2 level 9s against a level 12 Tryndamere. Now, Tryndamere doesn't even have a main item yet. The Samira does. Ari's going to come in here, try and pick up a little bit. That's a flash. Beautiful flash coming in there. Oh. But we might have the ultimate coming in soon. Nope. Ultimate was not able to pop off for Tryndamere. And unfortunately, the Brand's going to have to go down as well. Ezreal's going to back up here. There's no point getting into the middle of that fight now. Up top, however, Twisted Fate doing enough here. Set missing the first ability. Oh, it's not enough. Set's coming in with an ult, but the amount of damage that Twisted is able to do. Twisted's going to back off. Set might use the Boom Shroom. Opposite direction, though. Oh, they're going to come in contact right here. Oh! And Kha'Zix is going to be able to jump in and take that kill. Set coming in at 1-7-0. Meanwhile, what's looking really great for Hartfield is the 5-3-1 Ari. I was not expecting that at all. Ari has done some incredible stuff coming up here. Ezreal gets a kill on Fiddlesticks. Ari's going to maybe try and get Tryndamere. She does. Is Ezreal going to try? Oh, Ezreal's up here! But it's not damage. Oh, he gets it! Ezreal is going to take out Ari. But now he's in a tricky spot. Pantheon going in the opposite direction. But it doesn't matter. Samira finds him. 500 gold shutdown on Ezreal. So right now, Kha'Zix and Ezreal are doing fantastic, 5-1-1 and 5-1-6, respectively. This is just, at this point, because of the skill level here, the game could still go either way. It's all going to come down to how well do they do in those team fights against the Drake, and how well are they actually able to get in there to do Baron. So far, at 21 minutes, there's been no Baron fights. Siloam was the only team to actually get a Rift Herald. Oh, unfortunately, though, Kha'Zix is able to get a jump. The team fight's coming in on Ari, but but Pantheon's going to go down here. Ari's going to go down to Brand. Or no, I'm sorry, Brand goes down to Ari. Tryndamere kills Ari. And then Samira here can't do anything as the entire team collapses on her. And unfortunately, there's nothing that Set can do in this position. Set is unfortunately just out-farmed, has out-kills. We're looking at teams with, what do we got going on? We have one full item, full boots, and working on a third. We have 2 full items here. Just looking at CS a bit. Set does have the most amount of CS for his team at 114. That's because he was able to get some nice free farming up top, while there was some action going down in bottom lanes with TPs coming in from Twisted Fate. It looks like it's just going to be a push mid. That's a charm on the Brand. Able to do another. Oh! Pantheon able to score a hit. Brand's down to half. Ezreal is going to ult here. Oh, do a ton of damage on the Samira, but not quite able to secure it. Samira able to walk away with just 200 health, and she'll back here. Basic Vision finds essentially the entire team. Ezreal trying to do work, but unfortunately not going to happen. That's an 8-5-1 Ari. There's a fight going on in pit. We got kills. Twisted is able to get Drake. That's a kill. Turret. And that's going to be in it. Twisted Fate's going to come in again. He wants all of it. Oh! So close by Twisted Fate here. But Tryndamere is actually able to just straight dive the turret and pick up Samira. And he'll get the turret. Now can he get out in time? He might have to ult here. He does. Oh, he doesn't. It looked like he was. But I think Set was able to get off the R just in time. Overextension here. He pays for it. But now it's getting Ezreal with the play, ult in flash. Oh, it's going to be the Pantheon too. Ezreal with a beautiful double kill. Oh, he might get Samira. He wants Samira. So now it's going to be interesting. With 8 turrets taken by Siloam and only 1 taken by Hartford, this is... Oh, he's good. Oh! He tried it again! And Fiddlesticks almost paid for that. There's a 700 gold bounty on Kha'Zix currently. I mean, that's enough to change the entire game, that 1,000 gold. But there is so much damage coming in from Ezreal. 9, 2, and 7. There's going to be a group up here. Fiddlesticks is going to get ready for the jump. Siloam sees the danger, though, and they back out. Oh, they know. And unfortunately, that's Fiddle out. So right now, it just looks like Siloam is going to try and do all the pushing they can. I mean, with 2 Cloud Drakes and a Mountain, it's the amount of cooldown reduction that they have is tremendous. It's just at this point, it's going to be a matter of, can they remove the threat? What was that? That was... Whoa! Pantheon ultimated about 6 feet. Set's going to come in, but unfortunately, Set does not have anything to save himself. Ezreal's going to take out Set. That's going to be a Tryndamere kill. 2 for Tryndamere. Kha'Zix is going to take out Ahri, and this might be the ace. Oh, Pantheon's able to get away, but the damage is already done. Inhib there, Inhib up top. And that's going to start doing the first initial damage to the Nexus turrets. Getting them down essentially a third on each turret. TP coming in, and they'll get ready to do Drake. Twisted Fate changes teleport for exhaust. Interesting. But with 7 seconds, unfortunately, there's not much you can do here. Tryndamere is going to go straight down mid. The entire team. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Ezreal able to take out Fiddle. Do they not know? They're trying to do team fights down here against the brand and stuff. Oh! Set able to take out Tryndamere. Oh, but for a turret. Kills coming in, Set against the Samira. And that's going to be GA coming in here. But I don't think it's enough. Oh! Twisted Fate taking out Ahri. The jump slightly missing. But it's okay. Kha'Zix takes out Pantheon. And now they have trouble at the Nexus turret. These minions are looking like winions. as they not only take out one, but two turrets, leaving the Nexus completely open. And the gold difference coming in here at 10,000 gold difference, essentially 3 full items. 2 10 and 1 against Set. It is... Oh. Ezreal's going to get a turret here. And everyone's just going to back up. I think they're going to do Baron. Baron has been started by Tryndamere, but Tryndamere can't do Baron by himself. There we go. There's the damage coming in. Brand does so much damage. And that is going to be Baron. Ezreal with... Oh! Hopefully he doesn't get caught out here. Good blitzes and dodges. Ari's going to come in, try and get it. And she does. So unfortunately, Ezreal, their top priority here, is not going to be able to get it. But as they're pushing down mid... Oh, that might be Samira gone. 34, 25, 11, 4. Oh, just barely makes it in. But they are going to go ahead and grab another inhibitor. The minions are going to come in here. Pantheon, Pantheon, careful, buddy. Don't die to minions. He'll make it back to the fountain as well. Ares will go back to the fountain as well. Ultimate coming in. Oh my gosh, the amount of damage. They're all just chilling right here at the fountain. And it's going to be game. Incredible first game going to Siloam. Wow. Just looking at some of the details of the game, I mean, Ezreal coming in with 34,000 damage is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. We also have 21,000 damage in for the Set. Set did a whole lot of damage, but unfortunately wasn't able to convert on many of those options. Fiddlesticks coming in with only 3,200 damage, going 0, 8, and 4. Samira only coming in with less than 4,900 damage for Samira. Unfortunately, it was a battle for bottom. We see the Pantheon, as a support, did 3 times the amount of damage as his ADC. Brand was able to do almost that's a combined more damage than Samira and Pantheon. Siloam easily take this. Now, an interesting stat that I do want to go over. When we were looking at Set versus Tryndamere, as soon as Tryndamere got that initial 2 kills on Set, it was a snowball effect there as well. Absolutely amazing. Now, going into the next game, I can only assume that there are going to be some massive changes to the team comp from Royalton-Hartland High School. So we're going to come in for the first bans. We do see a Vladimir ban coming in from Royalton-Hartland High School. Now, does Siloam want to actually ban? They're going to ban Ari. Good. I mean, you don't necessarily want to ban the champions that they did poorly in, and there we go. So now we're getting into the, wait a second, these champions, you just simply cannot play against us anymore. So that's an Ari pick coming in. That's the Ezreal pick coming in. I would without a doubt see a Kha'Zix pick coming in for a ban for Heartland as well. Siloam is coming in with the Kai'Sa, simply not having any of her nonsense. But now what's our third ban? It is indeed the Kha'Zix. And it's the Jhin. Okay, so we got the two ADCs banned. With Ezreal banned, though, it is going to be interesting. They're going to have to find a new jungler to play and a new ADC. When Siloam played last time, their two junglers were Kha'Zix and Fiddlesticks. However, Royalton-Hartland has already taken Fiddlesticks, so this might be a steal pick here for Siloam. The first pick is going to be Alawi coming in for Royalton-Hartland. Now, I'm actually surprised that they went for a Vladimir ban instead of the Tryndamere. I feel like, you know, the Tryndamere would be coming in here, but it does look like it's actually going to be switched out, and instead of Tryndamere, we're going to have a Darius. And a Garen? Are we going to see a Garen jungle? No, we're not. It's going to be the Fiddlesticks pick for Siloam. Oh, we do see Pantheon coming in. Hopefully a little bit of redemption there. Now, Pantheon doing 3 times more damage than the ADC. Pantheon actually, for the support in terms of the situation, did an incredible job trying to stay on top of things. It's going to be a Diana pick coming in. Ooh! And Caitlyn coming in for Siloam in change of the Ezreal. So now it's going to be interesting to see what gets banned here, because you've already banned the other two as Ari and Kai'Sa and Samira. It is going to be a Samira ban. So Siloam has banned 3 ADCs. They're definitely trying to stack up here and protect Caitlyn. Now that Darius is picked, though, there's not a whole lot of purpose in banning Tryndamere. So what is Heartland going to try and choose here for a 4th ban? Senna. Interesting. They must assume that it's going to be a Senna support. But they would ban Senna and not the brand. And we see an MF ban coming in, and Twisted Fate. Okay. So Atlas here could go straight back to playing brand. Ooh. Is this going to be an Ornn support? I think it is, but that's a Blitzcrank coming in. Unfortunately, Ornn can't do anything against a Blitzcrank. Whoa! What is this? What is going on? What? Darius top against the Alawi. Fiddlesticks What what is going on here? Ash Blitzcrank, Caitlin Brand in bottom. We have Orn and Diana mid, Fiddlesticks versus Pantheon in jungle, Darius versus Alawi top. I'm a little lost here, folks. The what? Yeah. Predictions for this next game? Oh, wow. Well, the team comp has completely shifted. It is now all about heavy CC and slows for Royalton-Hartland High School. Apparently, the speed of last game in terms of Twisted Fate was enough that they did not want to have to deal with that. Darius against Alawi is unusual. Usually what I've seen against an Alawi is something along the lines of Volibear. Darius is going to have to go a ton of lifesteal in order to actually do anything in this fight against Alawi, just because Alawi does so much damage coming in. At least with Volibear's silence, there was something that you could do there. Pantheon versus Fiddlesticks. That's another really weird one. You don't see Pantheon jungle a whole lot, and if this is a Diana Orn mid, even that is confusing to me. Orn is not usually played mid lane and is usually played top. He's a hard counter for some champions like Nasus, but this is against a Diana though, against movement speed. It's just bizarre for me. We also have the Ashe and Blitzcrank against a Caitlin Brand. Now, this makes a little bit more sense to me. Ashe with the slows are able to give Blitzcrank the opportunity to pull them in. Ashe ults are able to give Blitzcrank an opportunity to pull in. But unfortunately for both parties, they are going to have to build a massive amount of magic resistance just because of the Fiddlesticks and Brand. And Ashe is all about attack speed and healing effects such as Bloodthirster or Death's Dance. Caitlin is all about stops and traps. In order for Royalton-Hartland High School to actually take advantage over here in bot lane, they are going to have to be aggressive. Siloam, on the other hand, is going to have to slow down, do as much damage, and whittle away at the Ashe in order for her to back and so they can seize lane opportunity. Diana and Orn, it's a toss-up. Same thing with Pantheon Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks is a known jungler with known ability to get in. Pantheon, though, Pantheon's ultimate is to get into fights too, so that could go either way. I really don't know what's going on here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some masteries. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't quite able to pick up if substitutes came. I believe one person was substituted for Hartland High School. So let's take a look at some masteries. Alawi, no mastery. Pantheon, no mastery. Diana, M6. Okay, there we go. Something a little bit harder. Ashe, no mastery. Blitzcrank, mastery 4. Darius, coming in with mastery 5. Fiddlesticks, no mastery. Orn, mastery 6. M6 against M6 could be interesting. No mastery on the Ashe, and once again, no mastery on Brand. So, what actually might be the main concern here for both sides is which way is mid lane going to go. If mid lane is super aggressive, hold on folks, there seems to be a slight issue with the game. There we go. Sorry, it was an issue with players connecting. We're here though. Okay, so this is all going to come down to which way does mid lane go. If Ornn is able to get that first super far advantage, then it's going to be a nightmare as he's able to build those items right off the bat. Once again, trying to do some shenanigans here. But other than that, everyone's just chilling. So it looks like red buff's going to come in for Siloam. And at this point, we're just going to take a look at some laning steps. Ornn's going to try and be super aggressive here in mid lane. Help did not come in for Pantheon. That's going to give bottom lane the opportunity that they need to get that farm. Fiddlestick's already level 2 with blue going on. Pantheon is Pantheon's vibing. What is he doing? Okay. All right, cool. Meanwhile, Fiddlesticks is level 3. Oh, perfect. Excellent job there. We do have some action going down here in bottom. And it seems to the chipping is coming in, which is exactly what Siloam is needing. Royalton is going to have to kind of slow down and bring in those pulls, but with Caitlyn able to start doing a ton of damage here. Alawi's already used her potion. Both potions have been used already by Blitzcrank. Potion has been used by Ashe. Alawi's going to have to essentially run for her life. Oh, Darius. That's a heal coming in for Ashe. Keeps them in the fight a little bit, and they're able to pick up some more CS. But this is incredible. What? Did Raptors just... What? Raptors just killed Pantheon. And not only that, but First Blood comes in, and it's going to go to Caitlyn against Ashe, which is exactly the way that they wanted this game to go. Pantheon is going to lose buff. Oh no. Oh no. Pantheon is going to try and smite Wolves just to try and get ahead. It is not enough, though. We're not even 5 minutes into the game, and there's a 2,000 gold advantage coming in here for Siloam. This is incredible. These teams are both comprised of bronze and iron players. It is astounding that it would be so lopsided here in the first 5 minutes. And it is a tragic mistake that Pantheon would die to Raptors. I mean, level 3 Pantheon right now against, almost level 5 Fiddle. Nothing. I mean, I don't know what's going to get done here, folks. What is... What... Pantheon is just vibing in lower jungle, I guess. Oh, goodness. Well, what does a 2K gold advantage mean? Well, Alawi did what? Did Alawi not get a starter item? And Diana backed and got 2 Doran's rings. Okay. This is a very strange game. Blitzcrank is going to back, and instead of getting armor or anything, he's going to get boots. Play into the fast game mentality, hopefully get a pull or two. Meanwhile, the CS looks pretty clean, but Caitlyn down in bottom lane. Oh! Caitlin's able to take out Blitzcrank. So not only does she have a 42-29 CS advantage, but it looks like it's going to be another kill. It is. Brand picks up another kill. This is easily going to be a plate for them. Oh my word. Oh, it's going to be 2 plates for them. And just like that 2K gold advantage is now nearly 3.5K. Fight coming on here in top. It might just be enough. Fiddlesticks able to take out Alawi, though. And Alawi trying to get one last hit from the grave. If she was able to get another tendril in there, that would have been it. But now the advantage is up 4K gold in less than 10 minutes. Looking at the stats here, Caitlyn coming back with BF Sword, Cloak of Agility. I mean, already well on the way to her first item. Ash coming out with the recurve bow. Blitzcrank now actually picking up some armor and the Sapphire Crystal for mana. Oh, Alawi getting the revenge and picking up the first kill for Royalton. We have some action coming in here. Fiddlesticks able to find the vision and remove it. Huge damage coming in, but they are actually able to get away from that. Oh! Blitz shield comes up. Oh, pull comes in from Blitzcrank. And that is actually going to be a kill. And it might be another one here. Yep. If not one, it was going to be the other. So a good trade. And that is actually going to give Caitlin another plate. All to herself, too. Huge ultimate coming in. And it looks like it's going to be a kill here. What? What? Did I just read that right? Did Pantheon die again to Frog? What? No, no. Pantheon has 2 deaths, and they're both to the environment. 24 to 74 CS. Pantheon is level 4 to the level 8 Fiddlesticks. What is going on? Royalton needs to start pushing hard on a lane and assisting Pantheon in getting those buffs. Goodness, look at the amount of vision from Royalton, too. 1, 2, 3, 4 wards in bottom alone. 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Way better. We do have a shutdown in bottom lane. That'll help Ash a ton. I mean, that's essentially 2 kills wrapped up into 1. Oh, the pull coming in. Oh, it might be it for Brand. It is. Oh, but they're gonna stand so close to each other. Not quite enough, as the Blitzcrank shield is able to save him. And just like that, Royalton High School has reduced the incredible lead. But the number one here is Pantheon. Is Pantheon actually able to start assisting in team fights? There's no ganks. Absolutely no ganks from Pantheon able to occur. And with Shelly, Rift Herald, the first to go to Siloam, Royalton are going to be in trouble as the gold lead is going to expand. Taking a look at items here. It seems that Alawi has gone for Mercury Treads, in possibly understanding that Brand's going to get out of control, but Darius is going to pick up a kill on Alawi. Ash is 3-3-0. The Caitlyn is 3-1-1. Oh no. No, that's the wrong way. And that's double buff on Fiddlesticks. So while that is Pantheon's 3rd death, it is his only 1st death to an actual player. That's level 5 Pantheon in 14 minutes. And Rift coming in here just to try and do as much. Alawi, though, getting in a ton of damage with no mana. That Truma was already used up by Pantheon. Well, maybe some difficulty coming in. Keyboard inputs are not working. And the game has been paused. Okay, so we are going to take a technical timeout here. and we're going to try and figure out what is going on. Somebody that is, brand new, fresh to the game, who is just trying to understand jungle for the first time, we can see kills against raptors, against wolves even. However, dying twice to the environment is something that is astounding. Yep. Excellent. So it is technical difficulties, which is quite unfortunate. It does give Pantheon a little bit of leeway here, though. Trying to look and see what the main deal is. We do have a lot going on in all aspects in terms of top lane against the Darius and Alawi. We see good team fights going on there. We see good fights going on down in bottom against the Caitlyn and Brand and the Blitzcrank and Ashe. Right now, the CS has kind of balanced out between both the Caitlyn and the Ashe, 79 CS to 65 CS. We also see the kills favoring Royalton High School now, 4-1 on the Blitzcrank and 3-1 for the Caitlyn Brand, with only 4 deaths to bottom lane for Royalton and 5 deaths to Siloam. It is a Royalton advantage down in bottom lane. And here we go. We're back. And unfortunately, just like that, it is an unfortunate thing to come back to as Fiddlesticks takes out Diana. The hardest thing here is that Pantheon is going to have to stay to a warded jungle if he's going to want to get back into this. Okay. Orn will just take it back here. And he'll actually be going ahead and crafting an item as he purchases Abyssal Mask. Oh, is it enough though? No. Caitlyn's able to get out of that alive. But that is an Ashe R. Pantheon dying to Raptors again. So if bottom lane's actually able to get a good push in, nah. Nope, not enough time. The thing is, it's super unfortunate to see something like that. To see an instance where, a player has technical difficulties. At this point in time, Fiddlesticks is essentially able to 1v1 a Drake. Meanwhile, there's not enough damage coming in. It looks like with Smite, he might be able to take Krugs. Otherwise, Krugs are going to take him. And it does look like just with Smite, he'll be able to take out Krugs. Fights going down in bottom. Caitlyn is taking out Ash. Brand was also taken out. Oh, but what's going on here? Oh, that shield coming in for Blitzcrank is helping him out tremendously. First turret, though, going to Siloam High School over in top lane. As we got the Caitlyn having to back again after initial exchange with Diana. Oh, perfect! But does perfect get a kill? Oh, jumps right on. And, oh, enough damage, but there's the flash coming in. And Diana will stay alive. 4 down in bottom lane. Darius is coming up sneakily behind Alawi here. Alawi knows, though, just because of the tendril. But is it going to be enough? That is a whole lot of damage coming in. Unfortunately, doesn't do enough. And that's another turret going to come in for Siloam High School. So with both Ocean and Infernal, they're actually able to heal. It heals 2.5% of your missing health every 5 seconds and do more damage. Looking at Vampirism builds isn't really a thing anymore because of that Ocean. Now, 2 Oceans, 3 Oceans is so overpowered in these games when you have heavy tanks such as Ornn and Darius that we're going to have to make sure that the upcoming Drakes do not give them any more buffs like that. Ornn coming in, and he's going to get the Sunfire Cape, armor and health. So Ornn is going to go for a full tank build, it looks like. And they're going to move down here on bottom. Oh, don't pull the Darius to you. Oh, that's a lot of damage. And that's the double kill coming in for Darius as he takes out both Ash and Blitzcrank. Meanwhile, the team helping out Pantheon. Pantheon now level 8. Still behind the Fiddlesticks at level 11, but Pantheon is actually able to catch up some slack here. You'll check Krug's over here. Is he going to go for red? Well, red's not there. Then he'll just back. Meanwhile, some team fights and shenanigans going down here. Huge damage in. Miss on the pull by Blitzcrank. Darius will straight back here, but the push is enough. It looks like we have... Ooh, they got vision there. So not enough to take out the damage over here from Alawi. But it is interesting. What is the strategy kind of going forward here? They've already pushed up on bottom. They've already gotten the first mid turret, the first top turret. Do they actually... Mountain Drake coming up in 1 second. That looks like the play. Huge Ornn ult coming in here, and Fiddlesticks is going to take out Diana. It's, you know, looking at the minimap in one of those Ornn ults is incredible. Darius is going to take out Alawi again. Darius 6-1-2. Fiddlesticks 4-1-1. Orn 2-1-3. 4-2-2 on the Caitlyn, and 1-5-3 on Brand. This is with the another turret taken out here at mid with Drake. Ash is able to take out Caitlyn to try and mitigate the loss of tower. But that advantage is... Ooh! Darius with Trinity Fusion, the upgraded form of Trinity Force. Bonus health, bonus mana, bonus attack damage, the whole 9 yards. And it is going to get used well right here. Orn's going to take the first kill out on Pantheon, but there is just not enough. Orn, a double kill on the Diana. Alawi's going to try and come down here to try and get something, but it is going to be plenty of damage on that turret. Oh! Good shutdown. 650 gold shutdown from the Alawi onto Darius. That'll help her regain a little bit here in the market. But unfortunately... Oh! Oh! Blitzcrank! No, Blitzcrank! It looks like mid is going to be the contested battleground here. We have 4 showing up. Meanwhile, everyone else is just trying to push lane a little bit. Brand's able to come in, do some damage here on bottom turret, and it looks like he will be able to get this as Caitlyn comes in. Incredible. Just taking a look at some of the items now. We have Darius with 2 full items and boots. Fiddlesticks, 2 full items and boots. Orn, 3 full items and boots. Ash, 2 full items and boots. Brand, 1 full item and boots. On the other team, Alawi, 1 full item and boots. 1 full item for Pantheon. 1 full item and boots for Diana. 2 full items and boots for Ash. And 1 full item and boots for Blitzcrank here. Darius gets another kill on Alawi, and unfortunately is going to get the double kill on Diana as well. The gold lead has expanded to 11,000 gold difference. Pantheon's able to kill Brand and actually pick up a tower here in bottom. But that tower difference is mitigated as Darius picks up the mid turret, which is going to give them an inhibitor. They're also going to pick up another turret here in top lane. What? Pantheon's just ulting into everything. So, Royalton is going to have to play heavy defense, which if they catch the Darius out here, it'll help tremendously. But you can't. Oh! There's so much! Oh! Darius is able to take that out. Knock up the Pantheon. It's going to be... unstoppable. It's going to be another kill. Caitlyn's going to kill Ash out in the distance. And Alawi is going to be taken out by Orn. And that is going to be an ace for Siloam High School. And unfortunately, it is going to be enough time. Diana and Ash coming in, unfortunately, isn't going to do anything here, as the game is over. 27-13, Siloam High School against Royalton. Incredible stuff. So, looking at some of the stats of that game, you know, Pantheon unfortunately had the worst luck. Some malfunctions in his keyboard gave him a rough time getting started in that jungle. Brand coming in, doing about 7,000 damage. The Caitlyn doing well, 14,000 damage. But the real MVP here is top lane. Darius, 28,000 damage against the Alawis, 11,500. This was definitely much interesting. It is unfortunate that Pantheon had such problems. I can guarantee that if Pantheon was able to get in there, it would have made things much more interesting, especially when it came to mid lane. Ornn, 9,200 damage against the Diana's 17,000. If the scales were tilted ever so slightly, the game could have gone either way. So, thank you guys so much for joining us in these two matches, Siloam versus Royalton in this friendly. We hope you had a great time viewing it with us, and we hope to see you later in our next matches. Have a great day, guys. Peace.